Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are building one of the fastest drag cars possible. So that was 230 in third gear. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into today's video. Now, as you can see, I'll show you again, I did hit about 230 in third gear. Now this thing is able to go, yeah, okay. Basically, so what happened is I was able to go fast enough just then to the point where I, broke my rear axles. So I've got an engine mod, and for that engine mod, I also have a drive shaft mod for this reason. Of if I don't have the drive shaft mod in most of my cars, the engine mod that I have just completely breaks the cars. So just hit 220. So first things first. Okay, we're gonna just reset here. First things first is you want to go ahead and get these mods. So, what do you do? Oh yes, that's right, keep that. So, depending on what you're using, like if you are using a moonhawk for a car, as example, like I am, I'm using the bruckell moonhawk. You want to go ahead and get the moonhawk more engine mods. You want to go ahead and get this OP drive shaft mod. I'll show you that they both still work. So first we've got moonhawk more engines. There, moonhawk more engine mods, and then we've got OP drive shaft. See? And then you also want to go ahead and get the easy customizable engines. So, easy customizable engines. There we go. Now you don't have to, but I highly recommend getting the crawler torque converter. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we go, now if we just go like that, hopefully this should work. There we go. So if you just go, nail crawler, there you go. Now it is experimental, so you do have to be very careful on how you use this, because if you do start to notice some problems, I highly recommend getting rid of some mods. This has happened to me. I had like 11 big mods that did a lot, and it got to the point where my game started to lag out. Wow. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this mod because I don't need it. So we just like that. And that should be all for now. So after you've gotten these mods, go ahead and pick your preferred car. I choose the Moonhawk because, in my opinion, it looks the best. That's just fully opinionated. We could turn the... what could we turn into a drag car? Probably most of these cars, they're just not going to be as good. But I'm going to start with the Gavril Blue Buck. So we're going to go ahead and get this. As you can see, it is completely stock. No upgrade mods yet. So the first things that we want to work on. Engine. Now, you should see all of this. And then the adjustable 4.23 CUI V8. You want that. You want to go heavy duty engine mounts. The next thing we want to work with is the intake. Go ahead and get the... ooh, I don't know. Quad carburetors, I think. Last time I checked, they were the fastest. Okay, so those are slow for now. Intake. We'll start with the turbo. Already noticing a different speed increase. Who goes 4 ball? Okay. Definitely about the same as well. So just going to reset here. Twin 4 barrel carburetors. So those got 2. So what we want to do is we want to work with the billet turbocharger. So we'll go ahead and go intake, and we want the turbocharger. Now I'll show you just real quick. You look, we hit, I'd say probably about 25, and we were hitting 23 and 24 with anything else. So it might not seem like a big increase in speed now, but it definitely will later. Okay, now the next thing that we want to do is we want to go ahead and change the tires. I'm not sure what to yet, though. I think maybe we can go sport. Wheels. Perfect. Now, what we want is to look for... so what are these? The front wheels. So... okay, so my game wants to play up right about now. Okay, so I don't know if we're going to be able to find any kind of drag wheels. Here we go. So these, you want 15x7s on the front. There's no tire on there. It's definitely a lot faster, but I don't know why. Wheels. And then we want to look for a bigger set on the back than the front. So we'll start with the 15x10s, but we want to try and go bigger. We might have to go a size up for these as well, just because they are currently just sitting on rims for some strange reason. So if we go 15x8, there we go. Now we want to try and get something bigger. 15 by 14 drag wheels. Good. Let's see if it works. Okay, it's working so far. Now we want to go ahead and change the suspension as much as possible. And we can't do anything with the suspension just yet. So the next thing that we want to do is we want to change the, transmission. You want the, race 5-speed manual. It doesn't have to be manual, but I choose to do it as a manual. And then we can just, start just dealing with the frame and stuff like that. First thing I want to do is deal with the shocks. Race front shocks and rear links, they can just stay the way they are. Rally, does that lift the car up? Rear shocks, nothing. Okay, that's fine. Race rear springs. We should probably go rear hydraulic cylinders, I reckon. That's probably better. Now we want race rear drum brakes. Limited slip. You want the... No. So the best one to probably go with is race limited slip rear diff. And then on the front, okay, good, it doesn't have diffs. The wheels, yup. And we'll just make sure they're the same on this. Drag front tires. There we go. That should be everything done with the suspension for now. We want to take off the bumpers first. Now we are just optimizing for the most amount of speed. It doesn't matter about much else really. So we want to start with the body. No, we want the body at least, because you know, body, 2-door hardtop. What if we go 4-door hardtop? That makes it a little bit longer, so I think we're going to go with the 4-door. Now, we want... we'll leave that there. Windshield can go. Backlight can go. Don't really need those. We do want a roll cage. It is going to add weight, but it's worth it. Don't need the seats. Don't really need the side trims. Or the spare tire. Don't need that. Trunk can go. That should be done everything there. Now we can get rid of the doors. Because, as I said, just speed. So we don't need the doors. What's that? Sure, take that out. Yes, I don't need any of the fenders right now. I need to be able to take out the rear fenders because the tires are like sticking up. Don't need the rear seats either. See if we can... Okay, so nothing there. Should be everything we can do, other than taking off the hood. That should be everything that we can do with all of this now. Yep, so that's everything for now. Yep. Now we're going to move on to tuning. I want to look for suspension first. So we need parts, suspension. I need something with the, rally. Then we need front hydraulic cylinders. And then we need the same on the back. Rally rear shocks. Now hopefully that should change up the way that the tuning for the suspension is. That's not what I wanted. I think if we do heavy duty front springs. Nope. We'll just deal with everything on the front suspension first and then do the rest later. So that gets rid of it. I think we're just gonna have to deal with the rally front shocks for now. Same as this, we'll go sport rear springs, maybe? Because we literally just need to be able to lift up the suspension. That sucks. So that's 20. 25. So we'll leave all of this the way that it is, because this is basically fine. I am going to put these up to the nearest 5 though. Perfect. There we go. Apply that. Now we deal with the engine first. You want the engine efficiency maxed. You want that at 20. You want this at 0.2. You can turn this all the way up or you can turn it off. That's just the amount of particles that come out of your exhaust, basically. You always want your engine weight above, I think it's about 15, because most of anything under that will glitch out your game. Idle RPM, I recommend having it at 2000. Idle roughness, you can have it at whatever you want. This is just the sound. The rev limiter is what it's at, and the max RPM is what it can go up to. So I normally put that up to 16,000. I recommend having full RPM drop. Now the max torque is the amount of power that the engine can handle. And then the torque curve is how fast your car starts, like off the bat, as you start. So it's basically just how fast you press your controller, tap your finger, whatever you're doing, to when your car puts power down. I'm not sure what the exhaust power does, but I normally keep it where it is. Most of this doesn't matter, so I turn the pitch and the volume down, and I normally max that, because as you can see, that gives us 102 PSI. And that should be everything for now. And then you just, holy. This has always been like a really fast car, so. Oh yeah, we broke the drive shaft. I should probably put those in, huh? OP rear drive shaft. Man, this is so annoying to do because it's just so fast. I'm not actually sure what happened there. Okay, so from what I can tell, it looks like the tires, I reckon it's the springs and stuff. And they're broken. So I'm going to try and do this properly, not that I reckon I'll ever be able to, but we'll give it a best shot. And I've already broke it. So basically the key part to this car is you don't want to change gears too quickly without the revs being high enough, because you will just break the rear axle. And just like that. I think it's already broke. Yeah, you can see, like, the way that they're acting. Wait, no they're not. That's just the shocks. I don't know, this is a very strange car. One thing I will do, though, really quickly, is turn the tuning down on these, I reckon. We'll do these to about 2,000 each. And you can be 2,000. Let's try this. Oh, that is a lot smoother already. Still just as hard to control though. I don't know, that's super strange. Yeah, it's like I break them off the suspension. I think I've got a new plan on how to hopefully not break this. So it is a lot faster, but it also is like a lot harder to control. And that's the problem that we're having. So what I reckon is I think if we take the wheels down to 15 by 10s, this should hopefully fix the problem. Already I can tell there's a lot less resistance in the way that the car moves, so it's not fighting with me as much. And as you can see, we're also able to go a lot faster now as well. Oh. So hard to control without breaking it. So I'll try and get a proper run done and we'll see what happens. I broke the wheels. So I reckon what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to put it in a race up against a car, a very, very dear car of mine. So we're going to start the challenge. And our selected vehicle is going to be my drag car. And that's what we're going to be racing. Or drag, yeah, racing works. Now, I gotta be very careful with this because the AI likes to just like break my car like right off the start. So I'm mainly just using this as an opportunity to test speed. So that was about 250 before we hit that wall. I need to use a better car. Restart. Abandon for now. Details. Start challenge. And instead of using my drag car, because the AI, the way that I've got my car set up, is the AI in the game doesn't understand how to properly use my car without just destroying it. So, you know. So I will be drag racing the Scintilla. Now this is one of the fastest stock cars that I know of. I think I've already broken it off the bat. Yeah, I broke the car right off the bat, so we're gonna do that again. It's because I broke my car. So I've got to be a lot faster when changing gears and a lot more careful. Because what's actually happening is when I change gears is when it goes, when it screws up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and restart that because that was a very, Now what I'm going to do is I was using clutch. I'm going to try clutchless now. I'm going to try and keep it under control this time as well. Okay, so another problem has arisen. We need a wheelie bar, but we're not able to get one for this car, so that's just one problem. Now the main way to fix this is I probably could just gear tune this thing, but I'm too lazy to. So that was, I think, 260. I'd say, so that was like insanely fast. So we've got the right lane was me, I think. So we hit, what was I? Right lane was me. We hit 288, which I don't think that we did. So, from what I can remember, it was about 250. But they add on the next, I'd say probably about 100 meters for speed. So, I done like an extra 30 Ks than what it's... I did less than 30 Ks what it says. So, it says I did 288, whereas I did about 260. That's rounding up. So, technically, the Scintilla did win, because for some reason, it always says the loser is the winner. So I actually lost, and it's saying, because I was the right lane, and it's saying that I won, but it normally says the winner, the winner is the loser. So technically, the Scintilla did win. So, you know, I reckon if we continue here, and then I want to try just one thing. We go body, empty. Now, I have tried this setup before, and it is very fast. Insanely hard to control, as you can see. And we've already flipped it. So, real quick, we're going to reset here. Go for a quick test lap. Make sure I can understand this thing. So that was about 260. And then smack bang into a wall. So we're going to go ahead and use the Scintilla again to see the speed, basically. Scintilla, drag Scintilla. Because now I am also, like, insanely light. With just the chassis, I probably weigh about less than a ton. But I am also still slower than the drag Scintilla. Now we're going to go continue here, reset, and then I want to show you guys with my drag car. So we're going to go ahead and save this just real quick. Save and load as win against James. Overwrite. Good. Now we're going to go ahead and get into my drag car. And you guys tell me in the comments, which one do you reckon is really faster? Or better for drag racing, I should say. So we're going to go ahead and grab the drag Scintilla again. Oh wow, it's an Italian. The country was Italy. Well, I had really bad gearing just then, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. Wow, okay, that was really bad. I just slammed into the wall on the other side. Okay, that was my frame in half. So I normally start this thing in second because it is faster. It's faster to start it in second. So, I definitely did win this time, as you can see. And it's saying I was in the right lane, but as you can see, it was saying the winner was on the left lane, which would be the Scintilla. So, you guys tell me who won. I was able to do 350 Ks. And I beat the drag Scintilla. So you guys tell me which car, in the comments, which car do you reckon was faster? This drag car or the other one? So, I hope you all have a good one, and I will see you all in the next video.